insecurity. Defense correspondent Najatu Tijadi will now take us.
Thank you, Yenre. Everything you've summarized is correct. Nigeria did indeed face a turbulent close to 2025, marked by school abductions in Kebbi and Niger states, a major leadership change and regional intervention in Benin Republic's coup attempt, while rescues and operational gains offered hope. Now, persistent insecurity and porous borders were pegged as some of the reasons for deeper reforms. However, what would have ended as a turbulent year for the sector actually closed with good news: the release of the remaining Papiri hostages, students and teachers of St. Mary's Catholic School in Niger State, as of Sunday, December 21, 2025.
We are grateful with how God, at least they will do Christmas with their parents.
U.S. Africa Command launched precision strikes in Sokoto State against Islamic State affiliates and the Lakurawa group. Abuja confirmed it had approved the operation, making this a rare case of foreign military action on Nigerian soil. Now, for the first time, Nigeria has seen one of the biggest allocations to defense budget. And this chart shows the defense budget growth from 2024 to 2025. This is the highest so far. And part of it is being attributed to the president's direct response to emerging threats. Nigeria's response to emerging threats also includes intervention in Benin Republic, consolidating Nigeria's role as West Africa's security anchor. But persistent banditry, or terrorism rather, porous borders and eroding frontline effectiveness are also other challenges which have been pegged by experts. The experts are also saying that expanded drone surveillance, stronger community collaboration and sustained ECOWAS partnership might just be the right approach in 2026. Nigerian Army operations centered primarily in the area of war and combat against terrorists. The Army made significant progress in internal security operations with institutional reforms, modernization of equipment, and training structures.
The current threat landscape of our country has brought to the fore the need for increased recruitment towards a surge in our manpower strength.
2025 saw a change of command for the Navy, with Vice Admiral Idi Abbas taking over the helm of naval affairs from Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala. The Nigerian Navy intensified its fight against crude oil theft through Operation Delta Sanity across rivers, Bayelsa, Delta, Ondo and Akwa Ibom states. Thousands of liters of stolen crude oil were seized. Illegal refinery sites were dismantled and suspects were arrested. Let's also quickly take a look at the Nigerian Air Force in retrospect. Operational capabilities of the Nigerian Air Force, among other engagements related to platform acquisition, with the most recent being Nigeria's move to acquire 24 Leonardo M346FA light fighter attack aircraft from another major milestone. Also, the launch of the Civilian Harm Mitigation and Response Action Plan to drastically reduce collateral damage during NAF operations. From April through September, the Nigeria Police Force reported major operational gains. More than 11,600 suspects were arrested for offenses ranging from armed robbery and kidnapping to cultism and homicide. More than 1,300 firearms and 26,000 rounds of ammunition were also recovered, while nearly 1,800 hostages were rescued. These figures reflect a force increasingly focused on operational efficiency and public safety. A major defense leadership change, the appointment of General Christopher Musa as Defense Minister.
We must make sure that Nigeria is secured. Nigerians should go back and sleep with their eyes closed, go back to their farms, schools open without being molested, everyone being carried together to make sure that Nigeria continues to grow.
In 2026, The federal government is expected to enhance the Nigerian military while equally building confidence among citizens. And to cap it all in terms of bilateral relations, the federal government will also be collaborating more with international partners, consolidating its position as Africa's giant. And why is security such a big deal? Well, it has a huge impact on the economy, and I'll hand over to Benny Adams now so he can tell us more about that.
Thank you, Naja. To the economy.